Episode of Crowd here. I want to talk about this topic really quick. A lot of people after last night's SmackDown and before that on Thursday when WWE had spoiled on their own website, which rightfully so. I can see why people got a bit upset about that because I even kind of got like, what? Like, why would WWE spoil something on their own product? But yet and still, after seeing the match and everything else, people still kind of complained a little bit about Del Rio being the world champion, that they would have preferred Big Show. Some people don't like Big Show anymore, and they still prefer Big Show had the belt, and why it just didn't make sense for the belt to exchange hands, even on SmackDown, and why it had to be Del Rio. Of all people, some people could have given it to Randy Orton or given it back to Sheamus. And this is just a video of me giving my points and reasons as to why it makes sense that Del Rio is the world champion. The whole purpose, the way I see it, the whole purpose of Del Rio holding that world championship is for Dolph Ziggler to cash in on him. Because, so I'm going to get to the point as to why it makes sense for this. Dolph Ziggler is getting hot now. He's about here to cash in that briefcase. I don't know, it may be after Royal Rumble, it could be at WrestleMania, I don't know. But Dolph Ziggler's about here to cash in that briefcase. I can feel it. He's getting up there now. Reason why the belt had to be off Big Show, two reasons. One, in the history of the creation of Money in the Bank, you've never had, and never in the history has there ever been two cash-ins on one person, on the same person. Big Show has already had a cash-in on him 2 years ago with Daniel Bryan. So it wouldn't make sense to have another cash-in on him a second time. So right there, because it's never been done before, if having one person having two cash-ins on the same person, it's never happened before, that doesn't make sense. And then secondly, Big Show's a heel, Dolph Ziggler's a heel. Heel catches in another heel. That doesn't make logical sense in wrestling terms. It doesn't make sense for a heel to cash in on another heel. And then also, too, would you want to see a Dolph Ziggler Big Show feud? No. Secondly, so that's one reason why it makes sense that they get the belt off of Big Show and then for Del Rio. Secondly, the reason why it makes sense is Del Rio. One, Del Rio is a new, fully fledged babyface now, and one of the things to help fuel his babyface turn that gives his babyface a more of an elevated push is by him being the world champion. By Del Rio being the world champion and holding on to that title belt for however long or short it may be, is to help elevate his babyface turn. And then secondly, he's also a wrestler who's never had a cash-in on him before. So he has all the qualifications for Dolph Ziggler to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase on Del Rio and take the belt from him. Also, too, despite of, people like Del Rio, they hate him or not, or, they think him boring, blah, whatever. Despite that, at the end of the day, Del Rio is a former two-time WWE champion, even though his reigns were forgettable and they were transitional title runs. He's still in the record books. He's a former two-time champion. He is a main eventer. He might not be on the level of a Randy Orton or anything else, but when they don't have anyone, they do put Del Rio in that main event spot. So in a way, he is a main eventer. So in a way, he also kind of needed another title run, I think, especially since so much the much investment that WWE had put in Del Rio over the last 2 years ago. So much investment that they put into him, then they just kind of like stopped abruptly and just like dropped the ball on him. I think he needs that title run. Same thing for the Miz. Do I see Miz as a 5 to 6, 7 month reigning champion? No, I see Miz as a transitional champion. But because of so much hype and build that they put into him, they need to continue to make that investment, even if it's short term, because they just invested so much into him, 2 years ago. And that philosophy, to me, I think applies to Del Rio. I think Del Rio, it's good for him because he needs another title run. It helps elevate his new turn as a babyface. And then also, too, like I said, he has all the qualifications perfect for Dolph Ziggler to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase for him. And even though I already knew, the match predetermined going in, I kind of popped a little bit for Del Rio winning the title. I thought it was a decent main event match. I enjoyed that a little bit better than I did Punk and Ryback TLC on Raw. But that's just my thoughts there. But you guys give me your thoughts and opinions on Del Rio being the World Heavyweight Champion. And do you kind of see the points that I'm making, the points I made earlier in this video, as to why it makes sense for Del Rio to be world champion? Del Rio is, this run here is going to be like his other runs, his other 2 runs as champ. It's going to be transitional, it's going to be short. It may be a little bit longer than his other 2 runs as champ, but the whole purpose of him holding this belt is to get Dolph Ziggler ready to cash in. But then it'll also give Del Rio something to do, as well as the babyface, to chase Dolph Ziggler for a while, you know, after Dolph Ziggler probably cash in on him and take the title. So, you guys give me your thoughts on this in the comment box below. Obviously, I think Big Show is going to have a rematch with Del Rio at Royal Rumble, but we'll see what happens after Royal Rumble. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Subscribe. Peace.